welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You know you like that.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Math Talk with Mr. Faison. And hey, man, I'm Mr. Faison or Mr. Faison. As long as you know, today we're gonna be working on like terms. You can't add and subtract polynomials if you don't know like terms. So let's run through like terms right quick. Now, the thing is about like terms is, for me to know if something is a like term or not, something that I need to know is I need to understand polynomials. So I need to know what a variable is, and I need to know what an exponent is. Now, if you want a real breakdown, go back to my last video where I break down understanding polynomials. But for a quick summary real quick, a variable is the letter. The exponent is the small number that you see next to the letter. So let's do this right quick. Now, if I look at these examples, I see negative 12x squared and 12x squared, right? For me to know if something is a like term or not, the variable and the exponent have to look the exact same. They have to be identical twins, right? So the letter and the small number next to it have to be identical twins. So let's see. If I look here, if I'm just looking at this, the variable and the exponent, I see x squared and x squared. They are identical twins, meaning they are like terms. So I'm gonna put an L right here, okay? Now, the coefficients do not matter. The coefficients don't determine if they're like terms or not. The only thing that determines if it's a like term or not is your letter and the small number next to it, the variable and the exponent. That's the only thing we have to pay attention to see if it's a like term, okay? So I look here, 3a squared and 3a. Boom, boom. Those are not identical twins. So these are not like terms. So I'm gonna put a U for unlike. All right, those are unlike terms. Okay, remember, if they're like terms, we can add and subtract terms, right? If they're unlike, we cannot add and subtract them. Okay, so once I get into problem number 1, I see 4x to the third and x to the third. I'm looking at this like term. Are they like terms? Yes, because they are the exact same. So I'm gonna put an L. All right, now I get down to number 2. I see g squared, and then I see g squared hi, right? All the letters are considered variables. Any letter is a variable. So, does this look the same as all of this? It doesn't. It's an unlike term. That's unlike. Drop down to number 4. I have 2x squared y and 8xy squared. Do these look the exact same? Nah, not at all. They close, but they're not the same. Close ain't good enough, right? It's a difference between a fraternal twin and an identical twin. All right? We're looking for identical twins. So once again, you need to know your like terms so that you can know if you can add or subtract polynomials. Hey man, that's just a real quick lesson. You know, another episode of Math Talk with Mr. Faison. And hey man, I'll see y'all next time.
God's plan, God's plan.